Hi everyone, welcome back to Monday Medz. I hope your week is off to a great start. Happy Monday to you all. Yes, it's Monday and it's the first Monday of March. Happy March to you. Yes, it's the first Monday, the first day of March. It's the third month of the year 2021. And yeah, time is going by so fast, so quickly. So yes, I know you've been enjoying Transplanting 102. You've been enjoying the Did You Know series. Many of you have been learning a lot. And yes, we will continue. By God's grace, we will continue. So thank you for all your likes, your support, your comments, your subscription. Thank you so much. And yes, we are marching on. We are marching on. And yes, you know, I love the song We're Marching On to Zion. So yes, as we looked at the Vine series, I was reflecting on it and I thought of in today's video on lessons from the vines. And yes, there are so many lessons you can learn, so many lessons that I have learned from the vines. And yes, so we are wrapping up the Vine series. We wrapped it up last week, but I wanted to grab some lessons from it that we can use in applying or to apply to our lives as human beings. And so keep watching as we will talk more on lessons from the vine. So you may be asking, what lessons can I learn from vines? What lessons have I learned from vines? And yes, one of the lessons that I've learned from vines is that I think it's one of the biggest lessons that I've learned. And as you heard me talk about the cantaloupe, yes, vines need not to be contained. So vines do not work well in containers. Vines definitely need to be in the ground. So we talked about the cucumbers, we talked about the pumpkin, we talked about the chocho, we talked about the cantaloupe. All these vines that I've done so far, they taught me that they need to be in the ground. Yes, you can sprout them in containers to get them started, but you definitely need to have them in the ground for them to flourish. And this lesson reminds me that it is important for us to be in a good environment for us to thrive. So that's number one lesson. These cucumbers, they obviously won't thrive in this container. So it's gonna be best for us to plant them directly in the ground, as you know, plants feel, and these are not thriving. Look at these ones; they're actually dying. So we'll have to try to rescue them by putting them into some water to revive them, and then plant them directly in the ground. The second lesson that I learned about vines is that vines need space. They need space to run. They need space. They need similar to not being in containers, they need space to flourish. They need space to thrive. And as human beings, we do need space at times. We do need space to thrive. And it's so important for you, if you want to thrive, to think about your environment, to think about the space that you are in. Very powerful lesson. Very, very powerful lesson from the vine. This pumpkin vine could also bear more pumpkin. I don't know what it will do, as there's some more pumpkin leaves that are there running. So we'll see what it does. And yes, that's country living. Another lesson that I learned from the vines is that you need support. The vines need support. They need support, and this bamboo stick is one of my support for the vines, especially the cucumbers. Yes, and there are times as human beings we do need support and we do need each other. And yes, it's a great lesson, one that I've learned, one that I know, and one that I've learned big time, learned from the vines. So yes, as we wrap up the vine series today, as we wrap up, those are 3 lessons I want to leave with you. Yes, you need not to be contained, or you need space. You can't thrive in a toxic environment. You need space, and you definitely need support. Yes, you need support. I pray that you'll have a wonderful week, everyone. And yes, as Jesus said, he said, I am the vine and you are the branches. Remember, we need the support from God to make it through our life each and every day. I pray you'll have a wonderful week, everyone, and God be with you. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to click that notification bell. Keep watching.